That's very good.
Yeah, it was painful. I'm not gonna lie. It was absolutely painful.
Nobody wants to feel this.
No. Well, that's getting old. That's what it is.
Getting old is not for pussies.
True, sir. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. So, apologies. I took, I think, 1 or 2 days, but I couldn't stand up. I literally couldn't get out from the bed to take my seat, go to my desk. It was absolutely painful. Still, it is. But hopefully, it's going to be fine from now on. Tomorrow, doctor's appointment at the hospital with a professional, and it should be fine. One thing, just those of you who don't take medicines, what's the yellow powder, curcuma, in English?
Turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric. So if you mix turmeric with ground black pepper in an orange juice, it's a very good anti-inflammatory, and that really helped me. If you like, home remedies, that's really, really helpful. So I can highly recommend it. Within 3 or 4 hours, definitely I could feel the difference. Okay, so gold is running. The gold position I entered literally 10 minutes ago is running at a solid 50 pips profit. Did anyone manage to enter? Nope, that's a good news. Okay, so we have ADP non-farm employment coming up in 12 minutes. Now, also throughout the week, we're going to have some other data. For example, we're going to have on Thursday, we're going to have, no, there's nothing on Thursday. Oh yeah, it's today, sorry, because the ISM PMI is coming out today. So later on today, we're going to have the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, which is another important data set, and usually it does move the markets. So we are going to live trade it in about 2 hours. So we're going to trade ADP now to see if it moves the market. If it doesn't, I'm going to log off, have an hour break, and then come back
Afternoon,
for
Thomas. Good afternoon, Douglas.
and then come back for the ISM PMI. Only if you want to. If you not, then I'm fine taking a rest for the rest of the day. But I take it as a yes, so no PMI trading today.
Of course we want you, Thomas.
It's too late now, brother. You had the option. You had the opportunity. You didn't take it. All right, fine. We trade live PMI.
Appreciate that, Thomas.
You're welcome. Okay.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Yanar.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Better than yesterday. Definitely better.
Sounds good.
Hi there.
Hi. So as you can see, ISM PMI, services PMI, is going to be one of the most important data today. Tomorrow and Thursday, absolutely nothing in the calendar. And on Friday, we are going to have PCE, which is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge or index. Position is running at 55 pips of profit since we entered. I also added the long position on NASDAQ. I'm not saying that the optimism is coming back on indices, but if I had to choose between, crypto and indices, I would choose indices. But that said, crypto did bounce back quite well, especially Bitcoin. I see Bitcoin upside potential as well, because as you know, crypto moves pretty much similar to indices since the introduction of crypto ETFs. So let's enter a long position on Bitcoin. Yep, should be fine. Targeting, well, obviously the first target is going to be 100,000, but I think Bitcoin can definitely come back to 115,000 by the end of the year. Okay. This is a longer swing trade, so if you can, just try to keep the stop loss as wide as possible. Don't go too crazy, obviously. Manage your risk. Try to keep the risk between 1 to 2% per trade. If you can do that, there's literally absolutely no way to blow your account. But I'm pretty sure some people will be able to still do it. So how was trading yesterday? Good, bad, boring?
It was okay. Well, the London was boring, but New York was some moves and surprise moves. I could see gold was dropping hard.
Was there any particular event or news which moved the market?
I don't know. I didn't see some reason.
So
I was
general
more
market
like,
sentiment, right?
yeah, possibly. Yeah. I was thinking it's going more up because the Venezuela, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. Gold position is now running at 85 pips of profit, close to 100. Yep. It's doing well. And of course, members received the ADP scenario or playbook analysis. Now, what we need to know about ADP is it doesn't always move the market because ADP isn't the strongest. But since we haven't had NFP for a long time, or 2 months to be honest, but after that we had 116 or 119,000, which was pretty strong. ADP could move the market. Sometimes it does. So I'm going to treat exactly the same way as I treat NFP, which means that we look at the forecast first, which is 5,000 versus 42,000, which was the previous ADP employment change. And what it means, if we have a weak ADP today, that's going to send gold even higher. But if ADP comes out significantly stronger than expected, it has the potential to push gold down, well down, back to 4,000, 4,160, 4,100. I think those are the levels. But right now, fundamentally speaking, I don't see any macroeconomic or fundamental reasons or factors which would push down gold. The only thing I can see is if we have strong data out from ADP and out from ISM non-manufacturing services PMI. And of course, PMI is significantly stronger than ADP. And now we just wait for the data. And I've got two calendars fired up. One of them is the Trading Economics, which was the first economic calendar I ever used 16 years ago. 16? No, not 16. 14 years ago. That was the first ever economic calendar I opened. And I have investing.com as well. Let's find some music. So once again, those of you who joined the live session, today we have two important data prints. The first one is in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It's going to be, 3 minutes. It's going to be the ADP non-farm employment change. Now this, it doesn't always change or move the markets, but we have had occasions when the market went absolutely crazy because the data was way out of line. And the next one in today, it's going to be ISM non-manufacturing or services PMI. Now this is the real deal. This is what I really want to trade today. But of course, we take every opportunity possible to make money. So we trade ADP and ISM manufacturing, non-manufacturing PMI today. Now, as soon as the ADP comes out, I'm going to wait 5-10 minutes. If it doesn't move the market, I'm going to log off, have an afternoon nap with a coffee, and then come back for ISM services PMI, or non-manufacturing, also named. And for this one, we're going to meet up at 2:45 GMT, 15 minutes prior to the non-manufacturing PMI. Quick sound check, can you hear me?
Yep, 2 minutes.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. Here we got 1 minute and 20 seconds until the ADP non-farm employment. We fire up the economic calendar, and we have 1 minute and 5 seconds to go.
Thomas,
Yep.
do you use deep relief or something similar for the back pain?
Pardon?
Do you use deep relief or something similar for back pain?
We discussed the back pain a little bit later. Let's focus on the data now.
Okay.
So employment change for ADP coming up in 30 seconds. As mentioned, if ADP comes out weak, and gold can reach 4,230 or even higher. If it comes out hot, then the long position will be stopped out and gold will reach new lows. And we got 13 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And ADP is out now. The actual data is minus 32,000. I'm gonna enter a long position on gold because that is a bad enough data. Already pushing higher. There you go. You can see a MetaTrader. It's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing. obviously make sure that you take profit as soon as possible. Currently the position opened before the stream is running at 110 pips. The position opened at the data is running at 50 pips profit. So that's the magic, guys. Once you know how to interpret data, you can make money in the markets. This is not sorcery, or there's nothing strange in this. This is pure preparation and knowledge. Okay, the market hasn't pushed up significantly, so if you are in with big lots, then it's probably wise to take some profit. I'm going to target the previous high. Let's say a little bit lower. That was a bad enough data, so I'm hoping that ADP this time has enough craft to push the market higher. This is a very bad data. Let's see. NASDAQ hasn't moved significantly. Bitcoin, no movement. US 30, no movement. So, I think this is it, guys. We are 2 minutes into the data release, and the market did push up about 60 pips, but then it calmed down and it stalled a little bit. So it could be it. Now we had an impulse move. You can see on the 1 minute chart that we had this nice 1 minute impulse move, where I'm gonna put my stop loss just to reduce any potential risk. So maximum I can lose is 500 bucks. But I firmly believe that this bad enough data has potential to push the market up to 4,225 or even 30. Previous high, as you can see on the screen, is 4,227, 30 area. That is going to be my target with the heavy lot. Yep, running in 100 pips profit from the pre-stream entry. And that's it. I'm gonna go on a break and we'll be back at... We're going to regroup in about...
Thomas, they revised the previous data, is it? Previous numbers? They revised the previous number, is it?
Most likely they did. What is the difference? I haven't had a chance to look at that one. So it was a minor revision, so they increased slightly. It was only 5,000 difference. From previous was 42 and the revision is 47, so it's insignificant. Okay, and we're going to regroup at quarter to 3, because at 3 o'clock we are going to have the ADP non-farm employment. Guys.
Okay. See you.
No, it's the ISM non-manufacturing, ISM services PMI. If I say something wrong, I expect you to slap me and say, Thomas, you're fucking wrong. So, quarter to 3 GMT, okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to make some more money.
All good. Thank you. Bye.
All good in the hood. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Thomas. Bye-bye.
And those of you who would like to join the AlphaFX community, you have the opportunity to become a successful trader and follow fundamentals in economics and trade, financial news and data releases. Go to alphafx.eu and become a member today. There is still one membership left at a discounted £399. One person only, because someone didn't take the membership. So if you go to my Telegram, you can find all the links below the video. And I think the last post should have the link for the last discounted membership. If it doesn't, then probably it's taken. Anyhow, let's regroup at quarter to 3 GMT UK time, and we're going to live trade the US ISM non-manufacturing PMI. Thank you so much. This is the AlphaFX.
Bye. Bye.